Hello, my friends. It is that time again. Indeed, it is. The sun is gone, the moon is up, the stars are out. Well, at least we can see past the damn rain clouds. But here we are. Time again for the voice of the night, and I have some fascinating pieces to talk about. I must say, this city's really gone through quite a topsy turvy shift in the things that have happened. It would seem in the past 2 weeks that a couple of rather disturbing forces in the city, at least from a supernatural perspective, from what I understand from some of my crazy pot smoking medium friends, have suddenly vanished as if they were never there. It's all a dream. Ooh, you're in the Matrix. Agent Smith is your father. Oh, wait, crossing genres. Well, that would make for an interesting note to self. Copyright that. I have to admit that really, at the end of the day, it's kind of surprising how some of the stuff's gone missing. I mean, the governor suddenly just vanishes after martial law and all this other crazy nonsense, and the society of interested neighbors basically seems to be falling apart. I don't know. It's very odd. But then again, perhaps it's fraud and he's run off to the Cayman Islands with some of the state's money. After all, that's what some of the other politicians seem to be planning to do soon with the budget fights, but who cares? Either way, the state will still be here, it all just might be on fire. So, we've got the governor gone, and apparently he's been replaced by one John Weiss, the current West Virginia Senate president. Mr. Weiss, it seems, is quite interested in maintaining his new hold on the governorship, having thrown his hat into the race. Well, Mr. Weiss, I would love for the opportunity to have a chat with you and give people a chance to get to know the man who has been working so quietly behind the scenes politically within the Senate. So, Mr. Weiss, please at any time call the MC and set up an appointment. I would absolutely be thrilled to talk to you, particularly after I've lost the opportunity to talk with some other fascinating individuals who've taken leave of our fair, beautiful state. Moving on to a curious matter, has anyone seen recently that there's been a number of land grabs going on? Some fella's been going around waving money. Well, more than one fella, quite a couple. Not really sure who, but they're offering cash up front in incredibly large, fair portions for the properties they're interested in. There's a number of people who have accepted, but others, are going to hold on to that land until they're dead, and they're going to hold their shotgun and tell the census man to go to hell. But others really just need the money, and this is a rare opportunity. I have to admit, I was surprised to hear about it. Unfortunately, I don't own any land, or I would totally sell it. But then again, maybe I should hold on to it. I think there's something else going on here, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. We'll just have to see. Still, there is an unfortunate event that I really can't make light of. The shooting in Pittsburgh. There's been an attack, apparently, at the St. Matthew's Cathedral. Very curious, very unfortunate. Seems that none of the diocese died, but there were worshippers that were claimed and more that were passed on at the hospital. Yet there seemed to be some pulling through. I would like to say that my prayers go out to the survivors, and it's really quite curious to see such a thing happen. You just don't see that kind of violence, at least up around there. I'd expect that more from someplace like, oh, I don't know, Huntington. Curious, isn't it? But I've talked too long and rambled for the evening, and I'm sure you all have better things to do than enjoy my sultry, seductive voice. I will simply say this. If you hear this, Hatim Faraj, I wish you the best of luck on your journey. I very much do mourn the fact that we will never have you on this program. It is a pity. But it is simply a lost opportunity, I suppose. There are others that I am quite eager to meet, like Mr. Weiss now. and other curious individuals in our community that perhaps just haven't had a chance to step forth. And then there's some who are being shy as they do the Lord's work, at least in their mindset. Let's see how long that keeps going, shall we, folks? But that's been my forward look on things. This was the voice of the night, and I will be talking with you again soon, my friends. Enjoy your evening.